Welcome, dear learners. I am Dr. Ashu Tomar. Will be starting today's lecture on the topic job application letter. Now, job application letter is basically a covering letter which is written when we are applying for any particular job. It comprises of a persuasive message that sells the applicant's talents to a prospective employer. So basically, through a covering letter, we just provide our information to a employer. The basic objective of every job application is to draw a clear connection between the job one is seeking and one's qualifications. So, as per our qualifications, we have applied for a particular job. So, according to that, basically it brings a connection between them. And as per that, it is being shortlisted by the employer or the organization. There are two types of job application letter. The first one is solicited job application letter and another one is unsolicited job application letter. Solicited job application letter is a letter which is written in response to an advertisement, like the advertisement which we see in the newspaper or maybe or any internet website of the company. Unsolicited through our indirect resources, maybe our friend or maybe colleague has told us that there is a vacancy in a particular organization, then we send our resume or CV in that particular company. Job application letter serves different purposes. The first objective is it introduces the applicant to the hiring organization. So basically the first introduction which is being done, that is being done through the job application letter. So our introduction is being represented through that covering letter which we write to the organization. It introduces the applicant's resume. So through resume the details are being provided to the company. It highlights the applicant's positive traits and achievements. So whatever qualification, achievements which we have written in detail in our CV is highlighted in front of the organization or an employer. It emphasizes how the applicant is right for the job by matching the requirements of the job with her qualifications. So basically, as per their requirement, they check whether the applicant is right, suitable for that specific job or not. It asks for an opportunity to be interviewed by the organization. एक तरह से जब हम जॉब एप्लीकेशन लेटर लिखते हैं तो वो एक अपॉर्चुनिटी की तरह है. अगर वो शॉर्टलिस्ट हो जाएगा तो हमें इंटरव्यू के लिए कॉल किया जाएगा. मीनिंग ऑफ रिज्यूमे. A resume is an abstract or selective record. So it is a selective record of one's professional and educational achievements like formal education, work experience, qualifications, abilities, and so on. It refers precisely to one's professional skills and educational qualifications or whatever experience which we are having as an employee. Next is guidelines for writing good resume. The resume should be well written. Good resume. Resume is a official document. So it should be written clearly. Sentences, paragraph must be short, simple, to the point. It should provide all necessary information. It must comprises all the important information like educational details and the experience or achievements, whatever we are having. Adapt your resume to your receiver. Ultimately, as per the convenience of receiver, we are going to target our qualities, skills according to them in our CV. It should be laid out well and visually appealing. So even the way we are writing the details, it must be written properly, neat and clean and visually appealing so that the person who is receiving, he will be able to take the interest in your resume. It should be concise, main points, to the point. Honest, whatever information which we are providing, that must be correct. No wrong information is to be provided by us in our resume. The focus must be on the employer's need, because ultimately, if their need is fulfilled, our CV, resume will be shortlisted by the employer. There are different types of resume. First one is chronological resume. Chronological resume is basically written by experienced persons. Experienced professionals write their qualification, experience in detail in a systematic manner. And they have the experience to highlight. That is why that format is being preferred by experienced persons. But if a person is a fresher, then they go for functional resume, because there we highlight our skills first, then remaining details. Third one is hybrid resume. Hybrid resume is a combination of chronological and functional resume. So it depends upon us, or it depends upon the need of the organization. We mention the details. Last one is electronic resume. So with the advancement of science and technology, now we do not provide the hard copy. In fact, we send the resume through email to the another organization. So these are the different types of resume. Now the next is biodata. So resume we have discussed. Now the next is biodata. Bio basically means personal. Data is the information. The biodata or personal record sheet, because basically personal details are written in detail in biodata. It gives a detailed information about the personal qualities, education, experience, etc. of the applicant. It refers to the biographical details of somebody. It may include the information which is related to one's background, educational qualifications, skills, abilities, height, weight of the person in detail when the biodata is being drafted. Next one is CV. CV is the full form of CV is curriculum vitae. CV is a Latin term. The full form is curriculum vitae, which means course of life. So, a CV is a record of one's professional and educational achievements in detail. It refers to one's professional skills, educational qualifications, work experience, and other achievements which we have achieved in our life. It is a detailed record. It is of many pages. It basically discuss about the profession and educational qualification, whatever we are having. So in comparison to all, CV is lengthiest of all, and it is preferred by academicians, researchers. Now the next question is difference between biodata, resume, CV, which is asked in the semester. Biodata is basically written for matrimonial purpose. Resume is written for job purpose, so that we can get the job. CV is also written for job purpose. Now, biodata is basically written for marriage. Resume is being written by professionals. CV is written by academicians. Though nowadays it is a fashion that the new vocabulary, we have replaced the term resume with CV. But there is difference between them. Biodata is of shorter length, resume is of medium length, CV is the lengthiest of all. Biodata is basically a personal record sheet. Resume is one's professional and educational qualification in detail. CV comprises of professional, educational, experience, achievements, whatever we are having or whatever we have achieved till now. It will be discussed in detail. Now this is a model CV. This is how we can prepare our CV through different softwares. So first of all, the name of the person will be written with the photo. Then for whatever post we are applying, that post we can write about me, or basically the career objective which we have to write within 3 to 4 lines. And that must be specific to the post for which we are applying. Then the contact details, then education of the person in reverse order. So education will be mentioned in reverse order. Then languages, technical skills, soft skills, projects, add the projects, add the practical knowledge which you are having through projects. Achievements are must. Hobbies. So depending upon your achievements, strengths, you can place these details into your CV, because ultimately it depends upon us that what is my strength, and my strength is to be highlighted in my CV, so that it will be shortlisted by the organization and I can get the opportunity to appear in an interview. कमेंट फॉर योर डाउट्स इंक्वायरीज नोट्स के लिए टेलीग्राम चैनल ज्वाइन करें. द लिंक इज गिवन इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. थैंक यू.